we're going to talk about Sarah DeWitt, is one of the actors that we represent. She actually went on location for us and did an interview with our Roman Picture spacecraft engineer, Saul Cizec. Let's see what they had to say. Sarah?
Thank you, Sharon. I'm here with Saul Cizec down in Alexandria, and he's the fabricator for Roman Pictures. We're standing in front of the spaceship that he's built currently, and he's going to tell us a little bit about that. So, Saul, how long have you been working on this?
Longer than Carlos would like, I'm afraid, but in any event, the creative process always takes a bit longer than you always anticipate. So probably about a total of about 5 months at this time from the inception, which was on paper, and then it grew to what you see right here.
And what did you think when he asked you to make it? Did you think that was feasible, or it was quite a challenge, or what was your impression?
I just thought, well, it's something else to do. I just have to be grounded in basic physics and things like energy conservation and stuff like that. Keep him grounded too. Let him say that the rest of it he'll do with CGI. Just do it. It started out as a sketch on paper, then evolved into this. I spent about an hour and a half to make this little model. This is a soap mold from the craft store. Just things to give him an idea about what he could have, and from there we just evolved it into what you see before us. So.
Okay. What's the next step?
Next step will be putting on a piece of wood on the top, and then we'll fit the bubble. The canopy, as you saw on the model, will attach up here like that with Velcro, so you can easily get it off. I'll provide some 12-volt fans on the inside for cooling and ventilation for the actors, and then it'll look roughly like the same model right here when we're done. Color, that's optional. We'll figure out the color later. Like I say, we want to protect this. This is a real nice piece of plexiglass. It was made in Canada. They make some good stuff up there in the way of plexiglass. But anyway.
Is it very heavy?
No, it's not very heavy at all. Right there we have a removable seat. The seat will be used in other parts of the movie. It comes out easily. Also allows me to put other things in here. We'll have to do some of the instrumentation for the movie part. But it fits right back in easily.
So it's going to be shot in front of a green screen. Where is the camera going to be? There's going to be the clear bubble over it, and then will the camera shoot from outside there? Or?
Well, those are aspects I don't normally get involved with because I'm a fabricator. He tells me what he needs, and he tries to tell me the script, and I usually decline to hear the script, but just tell me what you need, and then I'll take it from there.
Okay.
Once it's up on the sling, it'll be tethered by these hooks right here and eyes, so that it can pitch and yaw and roll and do the things you'd expect a spacecraft to do as it's going up in the sky and into flight. So that's basically, it's a pretty strong thing. Did you want me to model it for you? I can get in it?
Sure.
This little block of wood down here is where we'll anchor our control stick that comes up here. Of course, once again, this is a prop, so you don't have to do too much to it. But imagine the plexiglass bubble here. You're flying along. Let's see, turn in XM radio or whatever. And that's it, basically. I'm not an actor. I don't do it anymore. I'm just a fabricator. I just test to make sure people can get into it.
How long before this is going to be finished?
Well, I figure I'll probably be about another 2 weeks before I have all the skin on it and the paint on it.
Wow.
And then after that, we'll take it to wherever it has to go to and be stored and put it into use.
Here I am sitting in Saul's spaceship. He's been building this for about 5 months since inception, and we've today been listening to how he's done that. He started with paper and crafted it into this, and it'll be done in a couple weeks. And then we'll see it in Time Refugees. Back to you, Sharon.
That was great, Sarah. Thank you very much. And you look very comfortable in that spacecraft, didn't she?
She looked too comfortable. And why haven't I seen the spacecraft yet?
I know, I saw it. It was nice.
Y'all give me this little cardboard version to hold up and stuff. I want to see the spacecraft.
Okay, well,
I get it off.
We're saving the good things for you. We're saving it. Okay.
Saving the best for last. That's that pitch.
That's it. That's the ticket.
Oh, we're not going to go there right now. I'm just leave that one alone. I'm just going to leave it alone. But back to the show here. Back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going on a tangent. Roman Pictures had the pleasure of attending the Virginia Film Office event held on Wednesday, and the lovely Miss Tracy Roman conducted some interviews. Let's take a look and see what she found out.
We are are here with Steve. He is with WRPN, and he's going to be telling us a little more about a bill that is about to pass, and we're hoping that it passes. So, Steve, tell us more about the bill.
Tracy, what we're talking about is trying to get money coming into the Governor's Motion Picture Opportunity Fund, which would create an incentive fund to bring films back to the state of Virginia. The bill is called Senate Bill 1421, and it is now on the Governor's desk. It has passed the legislature, and all we need now is to encourage the Governor to sign it. And that would create a user fee when individuals stay in hotels. When they rent movies, there would be a 10% fee on that movie, and 5% of that would go to the Film Opportunity Fund. And that way, it doesn't tax the citizens in any way, but it creates a revenue source. So what we need is email the Governor, thanking him for his support of the film industry in Virginia, and ask him to please sign Senate Bill 1421, because it means my livelihood and the industry. The website would be to go to the State Film Office site, which is film.virginia.org. And on that site, there's a link to the VPA, Virginia Production Alliance site. And at either of those sites, you can get information about the bill and what we need you to do, which is now, please email the Governor, call his office, write his office. We'd appreciate your support.
Great. So you guys know already the website. So please, please, please give us your support. And thank you, Steve, for this interview. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you. We are here with Mark. He is with WRPN, and he's going to be telling us a little bit about what he does. So tell me, Mark.
Well, I'm the incoming president of the WRPN, and this is our third State of the Industry here in Northern Virginia. Sort of a different continent from
Absolutely.
Richmond, but we're proud and happy to be up here and sharing what we are kind of doing a report card for the motion picture industry in the state of Virginia. So we've been meeting for many, many years in Richmond. We have a chapter in Tidewater in the Norfolk and Virginia Beach area that's very strong now. And we're up to close to 200 members around the state. And we are the electrics, we're the grips, we're the best boys, we're DPs, we're lighting people, we're script writers, we're women in film. We come from every walk. We're production companies, audio production companies, and it's only at an event like this where we can all come together.
That's right.
This isn't the Oscars, but we can come together and rub elbows and talk about the industry. Specifically, yes. Probably the WRPN and the Film Office do a lot of the heavy lifting in the state as far as raising awareness and helping to raise awareness in the lawmakers' minds about how important it is to bring motion pictures. And the only other thing I would say is we just had our first major success after years of banging on the door in the legislature in Richmond, and we got what we call the Digital Media Bill passed, which is basically a fee that will be attached to the rental of movies in the various hotels and motels around the state. And that money will go toward the incentives that the Film Office deals with incoming producers like Spielberg and Tom Hanks to try to get a movie to come back to Virginia. It's a challenge each and every day and every week.
No, we thank you for this. It's a great opportunity. You know, filmmakers have it really tough, rough around the area, and you have to either be in LA or in
Sure.
New York. But bringing all us together here, it's a wonderful
You can see the economy can go up and down, but you can see people really care about the industry. Very passionate. They show up. They're behind. They're committed to us. We're committed to them when they join the WRPN, and we're kind of their voice. So
absolutely. Well, thank you for granting me this interview, Mark, and I will be seeing you around.